So people be saying, oh, Nate made 20 beats a day, 30 beats a day. They be the same. He be burnt. That ain't even the case. I made 20 loops, 30 beats, whatever, but they be all be different. For the past month, I done heard 5 or 6 songs that's out of key. And some of the songs got like 4 producers on the beat. It's getting out of control here. Like, listen, if you can't find the key of the loop, I don't understand why folks make it a big deal. Like, okay, we got placed with this artist and you want more than me? I sent the beat to him. Why you want more than me for? I done been scammed by producers too many times. And they business, that right there alone, they business is over.
W tym odcinku będę rozmawiał z Nate B, czyli producentem ze Stanów Zjednoczonych. Produkował on dla takich artystów jak Lil Durk, Soulja Boy, YTB Fat czy Real Boston Richie. Oprócz tego jest on znany głównie ze swojego brzmienia i wielu współprac właśnie z raperem YTB Fat. Podzieli się z nami swoją historią i wieloma radami co do bycia producentem oraz tym, że jak sam mówi potrafi zrobić 30 bitów dziennie. Także porozmawiamy sobie również o tym, jak i o wielu innych kwestiach. No a na sam koniec zrobimy sobie razem beat przy użyciu mojej nowej paczki, czyli Radar Multikit. Także polecam oglądać do końca. No i bez zbędnego gadania już zaczynamy.
Working real hard, man. I'm working so hard. I'm working like a slave.
Yeah.
I'm working like a slave. Slaving out here. You ain't gonna lie, man. I'm out here slaving, man.
What's going on, guys? Today I'm with Nate.
Yo, what's good?
First of all, tell me how old you are and how long you've been making beats.
I'm 19. I'm making beats since I was like 14. I was like in 6th grade. Nah, I'm lying. I was 13. I was in 6th grade. So it's been about 6 years now. It's been a minute. Smooth little minute.
Yeah, for sure. And I gotta ask about the recent placement with Durk and Fat. How did that come about?
I was just making loops because I was burnt. I ain't sit down loops like in a minute. So I was just making like 10 loops every week. And that loop particularly got placed. So I just made the loop, not thinking about it. And then Fritz called me. I was asleep. Like, it's really crazy because Fritz called my phone. I was asleep. He like, I can't find the loop I needed. So I found the loop for him. I started the drums on it and I sent him the zip. And like a month later, the snippet came. Durk wasn't know that yet, but the snippet came. I was like, okay, that's hard. Then the album came. I said, okay, that's hard. Then like a month later or something, I found out that Durk got on the song. I ain't found out through Frenchie or nothing. I found out through like my manager. Whole time he calling me, I didn't believe him. I'm on the phone, blessing. I'm smiling hard. I didn't believe nobody. So finally, Durk posted it on Instagram. I'm asleep in the bed. So I see it. I wake up. I'm having a happy attack. So really, it came like I ain't even know. Like I swear, I didn't know. It surprised me how it surprised everybody else for real. I ain't know. I was just cooking and it came about for real. It's really crazy how it came about. It was crazy. That song was crazy.
It was your first Billboard or you went Billboard before?
I went Billboard on the first Fat tape. It was the Fox's Only tape.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
I was supposed to be on that one too. Like I heard I got snippet, but it's not about me right now. So
man, Fat got a lot of songs that I don't know that's gonna drop. Even my song. Like me and Fat got like a whole album ready. And I'm not sure if the song's gonna drop. So I know how you feel, bro. Trust. I know how you feel, man.
So I gotta ask you about this Florida sounds like you mostly did with your beats and with Fat, basically. Yeah. Would you say that you, Kai, and Rami, right, you working together? So would you say that you push the sound with them? You think like you have strong impact with creating the sound?
Yes, I do. Cause like, okay, let me think. When he posted this snippet like a while ago, like I think it was the Travel Dot snippet. That snippet had like the new bounce, the new wave with the new bounce of everything. After that snippet dropped, every producer was biting, they was copying, they were doing everything. So yes, I would say that I got heavy influence. And now it's me and Kai. Everybody know Kai cooked it. We got a sound. It's the high sound. That high sound, we made that kind of like known for real. So everybody trying to get that sound and use it and grab it, but we trying to keep it indoor. We try to gatekeep. Ain't gonna lie, we try to gatekeep because we don't want everybody using it. So yeah, I say I got influence, a lot of influence. Like it's people making type beats of me on YT. Like it's crazy, but they is though. So yeah, I say I got influence right now. I say that, and which is crazy to me because I wouldn't even think. I'm just in my garage making beats. I wouldn't even think that. Like it's really crazy. But yeah, I do though.
Yeah, that's impressive. What would you say about being consistent as a producer? Because I see you working a lot. I see you getting placements every single day. And what would you say? Because you're like a work ethic monster or something, like work a lot. So what would you say about it? What's your day-to-day look like with being consistent and stuff? And what would you say about consistency? Is it important for every producer?
I would say it's really important. It's really important because if you want to change and make something happen, you got to be consistent. You got to be consistent. You can't make 5 beats or 5 loops every other day. You got to be consistent because if you're consistent and it's good work, it's gonna make change. It's gonna make change every time. That's how I think. I think like, okay, cool. If I make 10 beats a day and 5 loops, something getting placed out of those 10 beats and those 5 loops. Then I double it, then I triple it. So my day they come as like I wake up and I'm thinking like, okay, I gotta get placed either a small artist or a big artist, no money, no pay, I gotta get placed. So I come at it like this. I gotta make double of everything I made last month or last week. I gotta make double. So I think it's like if I can make these amount of beats and loops, I can triple everything. Even though I might be tired, I might be burnt, but I think it's like I gotta just work hard and work harder every day. I might be tired, I might be burnt, but it's gonna pay off eventually. I come at it as a new everything. So I don't want to get burnt on one sound. You feel me? I want to make different every day. So people be saying, "Oh, Nate make 20 beats a day, 30 beats a day. They be the same. He be burnt." That ain't even the case. I made 20 loops, 30 beats, you whatever, but they be all be different. So that's why I say about being consistent. Cause a lot of folks making the same thing and it's getting burnt. Which sadly it is. Nobody want to say it, but it's getting burnt. You gotta be different. You gotta be different. You gotta have a good craft. A good craft. Be different. If you different, you gonna make 30 beats a day. You gonna make 50 loops. You gonna make 10 loops, 30 beats a day. If you being different, that's how I just think about it. You gotta double and triple and get more and more. You gotta be better than what you was last month. That's how I see it. That's how I come about it. Consistency. It's really important. Very important. You can't make 5 beats today and then make none tomorrow and then make none next week. You can't. Nah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Nah, that ain't gonna work. And a lot of folks think like that though. It's really crazy. It's really crazy how surprisingly people be. And when I tell them I made like 20 beats a day or 30 beats a day, they be really surprised. Like to me, that's normal. to me, that's normal. But I just like working, and I'm tired of being where I am. I want to be successful. I want to be different and make a way and be the first one, like in my family, in my city, to do something big. So I make that as my first goal in my head. Like, okay, Nate, you got to be good at what you do. You got to make it. So I work hard, real hard to do that, and that's how I come about it for real. I ain't gonna lie. That was kind of long, but I had to say that.
Yeah, no problem. I feel you. And I gotta ask you about how to overcome the saturation in producer game, because we know it's getting harder because there's more producers out here. What's the tips you could give to really overcome that saturation?
I wouldn't even say it's hard, because yeah, you right. It's more producers for sure, but it's more producers and it's more producers to work with. If you working with everybody, it wouldn't be too hard. Okay, you got a loop maker over there, a loop maker over here, drum maker, live loop maker, whatever. If you working with everybody in the community, it wouldn't be as hard. If you out here just like, okay, I'm gonna get placements on my own, they ain't gonna work. If you come together and you work with everybody, no matter big, little, small, I feel like it'll work quicker and better. You have better success if you working with everybody. That's how I see it. But you right though, it's more producers, it's getting harder. But I think if everybody just work together, we'll get more placements, more sales, more everything if you work together. That's how I see it. Cause that's how I've been my whole career. Nate, just work with everybody, be good, respectful, kind, and genuine, and work with everybody. And look at me. Like I always sound like I just made it, but that's just how I see it. You gotta work with everybody. But you right, it was just getting harder and bigger. But I feel like if we all just come together and just work, it'll be different. But people not working together though. They want to charge, want to be weird, they want to be all this and all. No, just work. That will make it hard right there. They will make it hard. People want to charge, people want to do this, do that. Man, just work.
For sure. And what would you say is the thing that most producers fuck up when it comes to building relationships and networking?
A lot of people be hitting my DM not genuine. Like genuine is like you don't gotta hit my DM just riding me. You feel me? You gotta hit my DM genuine. You gotta be genuine. Like let me think of person. DB, everybody know DB. DB big, multi-platinum, multi-gold, whatever. But DB is real genuine. Like I met him. That's my brother. Like I love DB. He real genuine. If you genuine, it'll go a long way. And that's what a lot of people mess up at. They just focus on placements and getting beat sales and getting loops to you and getting this. You gotta be genuine first. If you come off as genuine, I say like, okay, that's an actual person. Bro, not a robot. You feel me? He not a robot. He don't want to work with you. He don't want to just get something off of you. Everybody nowadays just want to get something off of you. You gotta be genuine. If you genuine to people how you is in real life, you gonna build a connection, relationships, and all this. If you ain't genuine, you just want a placement, or loops to him, or beats to him. It ain't gonna work. You gotta be genuine. Oh, bro, I want some loops to him. It ain't gonna work. Everybody gotta be genuine. But a lot of folks ain't. I just want something off of you, and that's a placement or a loop or a beat. They don't want to talk or do nothing. They just want something off of you, and that's where a lot of people go wrong. Cause I get it every day. That's what it is for real right right there.
Yeah, facts. You work with people who you know and stuff, but what would you say is better for you or better in general to work with people in person or like online, you know?
Man, I started out working, well, I'm still working in my garage. So I work with everybody online. It's amazing, it's good, but in person it's different for the artist and the producer wise, because you can build relationships better in person. Like, okay, I met Kai Cooked It online. I met Kai in person and they were my brother. Like, it was like I know him my whole life. I work with Fat a lot. I met him in person. We clicked instantly. They were like my brother. We were like family. Yeah, you work online, y'all be cool, but if you get in person, it's totally different. Like, totally different vibes, totally everything. And you making music, you doing what you love, so you gonna love it. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be amazing. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. I ain't gonna lie. I love it. I feel like it's better for me to get in the studio and make songs and make beats, because it's better. I can go in there and tell the person, like, I don't like this 808 pattern, or I don't like this verse, I don't like this. But you can say that online, but you can't really like get it and build with it, if that makes sense. People gotta experience that. They gotta experience that.
And you send a lot of stuff out, right? Like loops, beats and stuff, you make a lot of those. So what's your tips when it comes to sending out? Like, you got a schedule, you do certain things to make sure like it's gonna satisfy the other side. What you do to really make it better, let me say?
Well, my loops, I send out loops weeklies on Fridays. I send out beats every day, because I make more beats than loops. I make 1,000 beats, like thousands of beats. I be working. So I send out beats every day. I ain't gonna lie, my loops ain't that good. I don't know why everybody say my loops is good. Me personally, I don't like my loops. So I try to make my loops better. I've been working on my loops heavy. Like, I've been loop making mode. I ain't gonna lie. So I've been working my loops real heavy. I've been trying to get new plugins, new laptop, new anything. Cause I feel like my beats is like top tier. I feel like my beats is good enough to say, okay, I can leave that alone for a little minute. I gotta get better on loops. So I've been buying everything. MIDI, plugins, new laptop. I've been trying to elevate my loops like majorly. Cause loops is a cheat code. I'm not gonna lie. So I send out beats every day, loops every week, and consistently. Yeah.
You getting a lot of placements every day, right? So because I'm just curious, like with paperwork, how does it look like? It's coming every day, something to sign up, or like how does it really look like? You get advances every day, you got to do paperwork every day. I'm just curious how it looks like.
Man, I'm gonna keep it so real. A lot of people don't know. Like, I talk to a lot of producers and they don't know. Paperwork is the hardest and slowest part of the business. I got about 10 songs that's getting worked on right now. Like, it's crazy. I can get about 10 songs I'm working on. So, okay, like, we all know the fact the album just dropped. That they sent the contracts, I say like 2 weeks after it dropped. I said 2 weeks, and we still ain't got paid yet. So we working on it, but it's slow. I ain't gonna lie. I can get a song and get the contract next month. It's slow. It's real slow, and it's ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie to my manager every day. It's ridiculous. Like, people gotta get better. Our labels gotta get better. The only label that I like that was kind of fast paced was Atlantic. Other than that, man, them labels is slow. Everybody's slow. Paperwork, that come at its own time. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. But yeah, do you had any crazy situations in your career, let me say, like in person or like online, whatever, when it comes to loops, placements, anything? Do you had any crazy situations you can tell us?
Not for real, other than just folks, biting whatever, copying, but I don't really say I got something like crazy happening, which is blessed because a lot of crazy stuff be happening, but no, not for real. I hope nothing happened crazy. But no, not for real though.
And what's your advice for any producer who's trying to like follow your route, let me say, like make a lot of beats, place them, and really very simple, but just work and stuff? Like, what's your advice for anyone who's trying to like follow similar path to yours?
Really, I ain't gonna lie. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. If you don't love making beats, you're gonna hate it. You gotta love making beats and loops. Cause if you don't love making beats, you're not finna over your laptop and make 20 beats. You gotta love it. That's the only truth. You gotta love it. You gotta love it and want it, cause it's working. And people can't say it ain't working, but it's working for so. You gotta love it and want it. If you love it and want it, you can make 20 beats and 10 loops every day, and then it'll start changing. Like, I promise, you gotta just love it. Cause sometimes I feel like I don't want to cook today, but I still go cook though. That's what it is.
Alright, cool. I wanna ask you about the good things producers do and the bad things they do when it comes to making beats, when it comes to business, networking, and anything.
I'm gonna start with the bad thing, cause everybody wanna know the bad first. Bad things is 808s gotta be in key. For the past month, I done heard 5 or 6 songs that's out of key, and some of the songs got like 4 producers on the beat. It's getting out of control here. Like, listen, if you can't find the key of the loop or your beat, put the notes in C8. Go to C7 and put the notes in C7 because I just be wondering, like, how is it 6 people on one beat and the 808 out of key? And two, some of the beats getting too generic. Me personally, I like getting fat on some different junk because, you know, that's like my main artist. I'm saying fat, some of my most craziest beats. Like, if you hear my snippets, I got fat on the beat with like a roll that start at like bar 7. It's crazy. Like, I feel like beats getting too generic. I ain't gonna lie. Simple hat, simple everything. It's getting too generic. I ain't gonna lie. But people say that's what everybody want, which is true. But I don't know. I feel like people gotta be different in their own way. And the good ways, I would say this though, everybody working. Everybody I talk to, they working. I like that. You gotta work. And you gotta have A&Rs and managers. Them is most important. That's how I locked in with Fat, through his manager. And other artists I got like Soulja Boy and Baby Kia and Bria Boston Richie and C Stone, I got through A&R is the most important. And managers. You gotta lock in with A&Rs and managers. It was real important. And business, I'm gonna talk on business too. Business is totally different than music. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gotta get a manager or somebody that know what they doing. Because when these contracts start coming in, you're gonna be lost. Because I was lost, man. I was so lost, man. You gotta, they're talking about splits, points, pub. I said, what is a pub? What is a, it's different. It's hard. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm still learning. I learned a little bit, but it's hard. People think making beats hard. No, the business is hard. The business is a whole different ball game. I ain't gonna lie.
And would you say that some producers mess up the business?
Yes. I done been scammed by producers too many times. And they business, that right there alone, they business is over. Cause I'm gonna go around and tell everybody about you. I'm gonna say, yeah, Bruh scammed me for 300. He scammed me for 400. I'm gonna tell everybody. It could be the business on getting paid. It can be business relationships. I'm gonna let everybody know. And I done had some songs that people try to get more advanced than me and more splits than me, and I didn't get paid. So yeah, business, producer can mess up business. Yes, absolutely. Which is crazy. But you shouldn't even have to be doing that because you're getting paid. What is you mad for? You shouldn't, you feel me? You shouldn't make a problem out of you getting some money. I don't understand why folks make it a big deal. Like, okay, we got placed with this artist and you want more than me? I sent the beat to him. Why you want more than me for? I don't be getting folks though. But yeah, I definitely have though. Producers can mess up business. They can mess up business bad. And that go a long way. Business go a long way. Business go a real long way.
So you need a person that's gonna help you deal with that.
Yeah, absolutely. You need somebody. Your parents. You're gonna need somebody. Absolutely, yes.
And you not signed right now, but did you had any like offers or whatever, like in being signed from a label or producer or anything, or you just like it's not a topic of yours? Let me say.
Yeah, I got a good handful of offers. 10K projects, QC, Great Music Group, TNC Publishing, APG, and also Foxes Only. Everything open for sold, but I don't want to get no deal and have a bad deal for 2 years or 3 years. Then I don't want to go admin route. Admin route, they taking half of your money and half of this and that. You feel me? It's a lot. I got a good handful on the table. I'm just keeping everything open.
But for now, you just stay independent, right?
Yeah, but I'm on the side eventually though, because like I tell everybody, even my own parents, I tell them I want a team behind me. I'm doing this on my own. You can go sign a deal for like 6 figures. You can get the advance or get paid quarterly. But you have a team though, a sync department, a A&R department, a manager department. They'll have a team behind you to help you get placed. Like I was at Sony in Atlanta, bro. Sony is amazing. Like I love Sony. Like if I could sign, I signed to Sony because I love them because they got an amazing team behind them. And I seen it in my 2 eyes. Like I was looking at it. So I was amazed, bro. Like I was amazed how they had all this going on. And I'm in the studio with Sleazy, Nardo, with ATL Jacob. I'm in there with all kind of people. I'm like, man, this is amazing. So yeah, I definitely would. I definitely would.
So tell me about the interview you was with Dante on the Off the Porch interview. How it looked like, what he was doing there, basically.
And that joint was amazing. I'm the first person in my city. Yeah, I think the state should be off the porch. And I love Dante, man, for having me on there. He had all his co-producers on there. He had me, Kai, Scenario, Dot, Nully, Zay. He had all his co-producers on there. And it was fire. It was an amazing experience. So I'm trying to go back and get me an interview and have me talking on there. I loved it, man. Shout out Dante. Not my brother. I love Dante, man. He had everybody on there. He even shouted me out in the interview. Like, it was crazy. It was amazing being there, like seeing, like knowing. Everybody come here for interviews. I was there. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was unreal for real, for real. It was unreal. I'm driving around. I drive in the parking lot, heart beating fast. I'm nervous. Like, it was crazy, man. I loved it though.
You see yourself there talking, or like even in the ProducerGrind interview one day? Would you say that?
A ProducerGrind interview, yeah, I could do a ProducerGrind interview because I met TB, think last week. TB cool. I ain't talked to him about it yet, but I might do it though. I forgot about them for real, but I might just gonna do it. That would be smart, yeah. I want to do both for real. I want to do both, but yeah, though, I'm open to it.
Alright, cool. So let's cook up now.
Bet, I bet.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's hard.
Cooking up or somebody's screen.
That's hard.
I'm gonna add like 2 more things and let you cook up.
All right, bet.
Okay, bet. I'm gonna let you cook right now.
I love this sound. Hard. That's like a little violin.
Yeah, so you went crazy on the beat, ain't gonna lie, bro.
Oh yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. That jump was hard. That bounce crazy. That bounce different. That's a different kind of bounce right there. That's that outset bounce. I call that outset bounce, but that jump hard though. Yeah, you feel me? I be trying to be different, you know. That jump was hard. I ain't gonna lie. Appreciate you, man. And you hard with the loops too, bro. You hard with the loops. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, shit.
I love loops like that. Loops like that be hard.
And I wanna appreciate you pulling up today, man. A lot of value for producers. I think everyone can get something from it, so really appreciate you. And if you got any upcoming stuff on the way, like kits or placements, you can share with us.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Thank you for having me. I got a lot coming, man. I got so much coming with Weird Boston Richie, Fat of course, Kosa, Baby Kia, Soldier Boy. It's a handful that's coming, man. I'm just trying to stay working so they can drop and not think hard about it, man. I really got a lot. I made Rob album with Maxo Cream. I made that album, and man, I'm ready for it. I got a lot. And kits, man, I got a 7K kit dropping sometime soon. I'm working on getting it scanned for my 7,000 followers kit. I might charge, but I might not charge because it's free, because it's my followers, you know. I gotta see. That's all I got going. And also I got an interview with WXL coming out. Everybody go watch that. I'm gonna be on that stutter. I just hope everything go right, go well, because man, I hope nothing don't go wrong. I'm going deep depressing.
Yeah, everything gotta go good. Stay tuned, guys.
Yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Definitely gotta stay tuned.